So, hello, Julia.
Hello, Sarah. How are
Hi.
you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. And I can see you are looking very radiant yourself with your daffodils behind you. So, I'd
Thank you.
like to introduce everybody watching to Dr. Julia Flash. And Julia is a McTimoney chiropractor and an Anusha healer, and also a graduate of the Essentially Flowers Practitioner Diploma in Flower and Vibrational Medicine. So, thank you for coming along this afternoon and just sharing a little bit of your time for us to talk about what I would love to hear for you to share with everybody is how flower essences have enhanced your life, enhanced your practice, and just how do they fit together with chiropractor work? I mean, it's maybe not a natural thing. I mean, to you and I, it's very natural, but it's maybe not what other people might be led to think. If they go to see a chiropractor, they get some flower essences. So,
Sure.
but you and I know it can be very helpful. So let's just kind of start from the beginning. What drew you to learning how to become a professional practitioner in flower essences?
Well, it started about 4 years ago when I became aware of Alaskan essences. I mean, I'd always touched in with the batch essences, and as much as I have found them useful, I found the Alaskan essences really drew me. So I was looking for a course to do Alaskan essences, and a couple of my homeopathic friends were thinking of running a course because they're already trained. Anyway, it conspired that it didn't happen. So um, a little while ago, well, every January I make myself a vision board, and on that vision board I had put my goal for the year was to learn vibrational essences, vibrational medicine. I didn't mention the word Alaskan, and that was how I fell into finding your course. The intent was there, and a message kept coming up on Facebook of your course, and I don't know from whom it was sent, but I ignored it 4 times until I finally clicked on the course details, and Alaskan essences was mentioned, that we'll learn about those. I thought, oh, that's good. And then it went on to list the batch essences and Fox Mountain and FES and Moonflower, and the list just kept growing, and I was blown away. I thought, wow, that's amazing to not just learn about one essence producer, so many. And then I read further, and it said that it would touch on colour and colour therapy and how that helps in our everyday life. And I'd had a bit of experience about that too, so I thought, yes, I'd like to learn some more. And then it touched in on Chinese medicine, and that increased my interest because, again, I knew a little bit about that. So, my mind was running away with me on how amazing this course was. Touched in about doing Tai Chi as well. So I just knew that really was the course for me. And as is typical of me, leaving everything to the last minute, I think you remember, Sarah, I arrived on the course with a bang on the last day that I could enroll, about, 10 o'clock in the evening or something crazy, ready to start the next day. That's just me. But, I haven't regretted it for an instant. Not at all.
Well, it's one of the beautiful things about online courses, isn't it? It is you get the turnaround. You can literally start within minutes, actually,
Yes, yes.
of making a commitment. Yeah. So it's one of the things that drew me too when I first started. Because I studied with Claire Harvey, and it was the multi-range approach that drew me in. I was like, wow, are there really so many essences out there? So presumably you're not using all of those ranges now in your practice because we can't, but how has learning about lots of different ranges enabled you to make more sense of taking them into your practice?
I think, although I've been very much connected with energy, and McTimoney chiropractic when I trained was a very much an energetic way of adjusting. It wasn't so biomechanical, although things have changed. But we were taught very much to link in with the energy and direct the energy to make the adjustments. And obviously with my Anusha healing, that again, that's energy orientated. So to learn about so many different ranges really allows me to tune in to the different vibration of each particular range, and then match that with my patients. I can, intuitively know when there's a good match or when something really isn't going to work for them. So it's not just thinking about it logically by knowing the repertory. It is just tuning your senses to such a fine vibration that you don't even have to think about it logically. It just flows.
Because your body knows the vibration.
Yes.
Because you know it, so
yes.
you know how to pass it on.
Yes, absolutely.
And we know that flower essences don't treat the physical, and we never use them for those reasons. But I'm wondering how using them, because I would imagine that some people come to see you as a McTimoney chiropractor because they have structural challenges.
They do.
Yeah. So how does using flower essences alongside that chiropractic treatment, how does that shift it? What have you noticed that's different?
Well, it's really interesting because I got drawn to doing my Anusha healing when I realised that so many people had more than just structural difficulties. Quite a lot of the time it was emotional. And so that's what led me into Anusha healing. And so I would use healing symbols around the patient, which was good at shifting some of the emotional components of a bad back, a bad neck, foot problems, whatever the problem was. But however, using the essences has just taken that to a completely different level. It's expanded me as a professional, exponentially. And so when I'm working with a patient, I look at the physical structure of them, but I also get a sense of, knowing when it is an emotional problem that's set into their physical body. And then essences will come into mind. And sometimes patients are open enough that we can discuss me giving them some essences to go away with. Other times, patients are just happy for me to do my work and they've got their eyes closed and they don't want to chat. And in those instances, I add flower essence into my massage oil, or I can even just bring the bottle into their aura and then I go to do an adjustment and it changes rapidly. It unlocks so much in the physical, and I know it's not directed at the physical, but by changing the energy around the aura and in the energetic field, it can very rapidly make such a difference.
So you've noticed clients not needing to come back so often? Is it?
And yeah, and just feeling so much better when they've got up off the couch.
Right. Noticing it more in their bodies, how they feel.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. And, for most people that I've spoken to about essences, they have been completely open to it. And some really, really interested in how they work, and have wanted to know far more about it. So some of my patients are now mixing a complete flower essence consultation and then having a chiropractic consultation. They're sort of alternating as a way of maintaining their health.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it has been absolutely brilliant. I could rave on about it.
I can tell.
All day.
You sound very excited.
It makes me so excited, yeah. And I had no idea it would do that for me, but it's just changed. Yeah, just changed my life, family's life, patients' lives, pets' lives. Absolutely fantastic.
Beautiful. Yeah. Well, one of the unexpected things, because I know this because of how I've seen you evolve and seen your business evolve, is that about halfway through the diploma, your range suddenly became known to you, didn't it? So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, as you know, when we were on our weekends in Kent with you, which were just fabulous, and your support has been amazing. But I remember you saying at the first one, some of you will go on to be flower essence producers. And I thought, I suppose some people would, but that's not for me. Anyway, after the second weekend, I woke up one morning and thought, I really need to make a flower essence. And what suddenly hit me was that all the symbols I use with my Anusha healing, I could make essences with. And so I had a really frenetic summer making loads and loads and loads of essences from the Anusha symbols, which I have used to work with some really good friends, the family, patients, and again, just changing that vibration and taking it internally just changes so much. And sometimes it can be a very, very gentle change, a very subtle change, and other times it works so quickly and so amazingly that you're just blown away. And I can't quite quantify how it works, but I do know that it is just amazing, and so much so that my Anusha teacher and I are going to be running a couple of workshops in the summer on how to make Anusha essences with some of our fellow Anushis. So that's something I never thought I would. Well, two things: I never thought I'd be a flower essence producer or a vibrational essence producer. And I never thought I'd be running my own workshop, because that's way out of my comfort zone. But I know that I've got so much from the flower kingdom that will support me, that I know I can do it.
Absolutely. So your essences, tell everybody what your range is called so they can go and find them.
Yeah, thank you. The range is called Pink Dragonfly Essences. And Dragonfly is one of the symbols we use within Anusha, that symbolises metamorphosis. So a lot of change. You think about how a dragonfly emerges and changes, and it connects in with a lot of ancient wisdom. And the pink is because my first essence was dragonfly combined with rose quartz to really support the heart and the love. So yeah, and dragonflies are one of my favourites all-time insects. I get so excited when I see them. So pinkdragonflyessences.com, and there's a range of Anusha essences, and some are in combination with flowers as well.
Yes, I was looking on your site. You've got some gem essences as well, haven't you?
Got some gem, and I've got one environmental essence, which is made entirely by accident, because as I set it out on a beautiful day to make and then left it, the day turned into the most almighty thunderstorm. But again, it really shifts things with the emotions, really. Brilliant. Pops it into the aura very quickly.
And having experienced your essences myself, I can really tell they hold a very solidifying vibration, I've found.
Have you? Thank you.
Really bringing things together, bringing the energy field back in and down. Yeah, they feel great.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed them.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Julia, for sharing your enthusiasm and passion for the flower and vibrational essence kingdom. If anybody's watching this video wondering if the diploma is the right way forward for them, do you have any final words to encourage them?
Absolutely. Just do it. Don't hesitate. It has been the best course I have ever done, and I have done quite a few. I've had so much fun, and so much has changed along the way. And Sarah is incredibly supportive, and the after or the postgraduate support is just far and beyond anything I've ever known. And yeah, I urge you to do it, because it will just expand your practice so much.
Well, it was a joy that you came to the diploma, and I know the flower essence world is very grateful that you did, because you're doing all this amazing work now, and your own range has been born. And it's my passion is to see flower and vibrational medicine going out very widely into possibly the more mainstream complementary therapies, because it can sit, as you've been sharing, alongside any modality.
Absolutely, and it will just enhance any modality exponentially. So yes, if anybody's thinking of doing the course, do it sooner rather than later.
Thank you. So people can find you as a practitioner through your Pink Dragonfly Essences site. Can they find out about your chiropractic work as well through that? I guess they can.
Yes, there's a link to that as well. Yes.
So if anybody's watching, then they can find out about your workshop. I encourage you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Julia. It's been a real pleasure talking to you, and thank you very much for sharing your time.
You're welcome. Nice to see you again, Sarah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye.